That's a 5-pound fish.
That's gotta be. Look at that brute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is 4:31 in the morning. It is the first day of the Cabela's Big Bass Tournament, and yesterday we went out, had to be off the water by 6 p.m. But yesterday we went out and absolutely slaughtered them on a chatterbait. There's a lot of bait jumping in here right now in this little bay, literally in the front of my boat. I can hear them just popping and snapping everywhere. We're chasing them, hoping they'll push them up on this point. As soon as dawn breaks, we're gonna get a top water tied on, and then we gotta tie a drop shot today too. Game plan, I think, we're gonna stay on those weed edges and fish some deeper grass if we get to that point. Yesterday I found a school of about 25 to 30 of them. I was going down the main channel and I looked over and I saw all these really low hanging trees, and there was pretty solid current running through it, but the area where I was fishing, it was a little calmer water. There was still plenty of current, but it wasn't running as fast. And the flow is definitely slowed down on the river. The water's up about 6 foot right now. So it's down 10 from being up 16, but it's still up 6, if that makes sense. So we're gonna see what we can do. We've got 5 more batteries today, so we're definitely gonna be selecting our footage carefully. So we'll get back to you when the sun starts peeking over the trees. 5:30. It's my cute little pupper. 5:30. Let's verify this. Start time first cast will be 5:30 a.m. CST for all 3 days. Let's get it. They just texted me. This whopper plopper, I like to do a little start and stop, and sometimes I'll even pull it just to give it a little different cadence. It's not a winner, but smallmouth? What? I've never caught a smallmouth back here, ever. I've never seen a smallmouth come out of here. He's not gonna win us any money, I don't think. Thank you, buddy. That's crazy. Okay, unhook yourself then. Thank you, buddy.
Can't take up a bunch of spots with 2.5 pounders.
Poor guy. Sent him right into space with that. Alright, we got a 213 in the live well. Just trying to see if we can get something bigger before we just run down there. It's not too far of a run, but I want to see if there's definitely a school of them here. Pushing bait up on this point. I've caught probably 5 or 6 off camera on a black and blue chatterbait. Just trying to see if I can get maybe something 3.5. Look a gift horse in the mouth, but it'd be great. Get something a little more stout for a first.
Got a little one away.
All right, dump it all in here. What's your name?
Colton Smith.
All right, Colton.
Nothing crazy.
Last name? Colton Smith.
Michael Smith up next. We have one on the board. 17 minutes into hour number 1. Top weight is 393.
I ain't got that beat.
How did bite for you?
I got a lot of bites. Caught a couple decent 2s. I didn't really feel like weighing those ones in.
All right, we're going to lock it 285. Going to put you in second place.
Perfect.
You're good to go, my friend. Hope to see you soon.
285. 285.
Well, I just lost about a 4-pound smallmouth at the boat. Followed up with that guy, but the weights are huge. It's almost not even worth weighing in unless you've got something 350 or above, which is kind of what I was thinking it was gonna be, but I didn't know it would become a reality so quick, you know? I'm glad it's becoming a better fishery though. Even with the flood and everything, it was torture not fishing, but it clearly helped the weights of the fish. Clearly. I mean, these things are tanks. We have roughly 10 minutes until we can start fishing. Day 2. About 10 minutes till we start fishing. Got a helicopter flying over. Try one of the fall spots early this morning. Try some topwater. And if that don't work, and then we're gonna run back north. There's a little point I want to fish up there. And then we'll figure it out from there. Got my son with me today.
5:21.
Got my son, decided to take him out fishing. He came out of the womb a little old, but see if we can get on some good ones today or not. Yesterday was pretty good, caught a lot of fish, didn't catch anything worth weighing though after that 285, caught a couple 2.5s. Probably a couple 2 3/4, but nothing over 3. And in order to cash a check, yesterday you had to catch at least 360. Weights are absolutely insane this year. I think that mild winter kind of allowed a lot of the fish to make it through the winter, mainly because there wasn't a bunch of ice fishermen pulling out 4 and 5 pounders just on schooled and balled up largemouth sitting in holes or whatever it may be. So the weights are definitely up, and also the floods this spring definitely let them relax a little bit. They weren't so pressured and they had time to feed up nice and good. And I think it panned out for the weights this year. So see if we can pull one in the boat today. See y'all in a minute. Not that big. He's not that big. Not that big. Well, didn't get it on camera, but good old smallie. I think it's somewhere around 3.5, maybe 4, maybe. Didn't get it on camera. Been fishing all morning, didn't catch anything. And he could have a bigger belly, but he's pretty long. Let's see what he weighs. Maybe not if he flies out of the boat. Way back. Dude. Ow. 3 pounds, 9 ounces. Probably go weigh him in.
What time is it?
Not bad.
18 till. Let's look at the leaderboard.
You take a picture of me with my phone? You take a picture of me?
You know what I mean? We could go there, fish around there, and then you go weigh it in. I wish it would do a live update. I mean, real-time update.
We're gonna go weigh him officially.
You get a check.
$351. He must have the fastest bass cat in the world. Oh, he broke me off. I knew that was going to happen.
What, had one?
Yeah, it was a good one too. I mean, he took it and ran. Broke right at the knot. I knew I should have retied that.
Bet you if I didn't cast up under that dock, that wouldn't have broke. I bet you when I got snagged and it was rubbing on that cable.
Well, just put a little bit of oil in the boat. My jack plate was chattering real bad, so if you have a hydraulic jack plate, I learned this from Andy down at Team Marine watching his YouTube videos. Always pay attention to your top two bolts, your transom bolts that go through to your jack plate, and your bottom two bolts, because if any of those come loose, it can make your jack plate kind of cock one side or the other, or it's like mounting a window in a window frame. Like, you want to have the same reveal on the top as you do the bottom, and if you look at your jack plate mounted to your box or mounted to your transom, whichever it is, you want that reveal in between your transom and your jack plate to be preferably nothing, but you want it to be nothing all the way down. It was tight at the bottom and like a 16th at the top, so it was pinching when I was raising it up and down. It was chattering real bad, so dodged a bullet on that one. I think if I would have hit a sandbar, it probably would have ripped my transom out. So, I mean, going fast anyways, not to be dramatic. But tomorrow we're gonna fish a lot of grass, go down to Stoddard and just pound the grass edges. Thinking in the mornings they might be out roaming the grass edges, and if it is a cloudy day, they still might be roaming, because when it's cloudy like that, they have no reason to push into the grass. You know, it's not super bright on their eye, it's not super hot. They have no reason to really, other than habit, I guess, to push up into the grass. So I'm hoping in the morning they'll be roaming the grass edges, using that grass edge as kind of like a secondary bank, and maybe trying to push those bait fish up against it. So hopefully we can catch some roaming in the morning, and then as the day goes on and those fish start to kind of seep deeper and deeper into that grass, we might follow them frogging or punching or whatever it may be, and see if we can make something happen.
Done caught two of them this morning already. White swim jig, Beast Coast swim jig, 3/8 ounce. Yellow.
Kind of an inside grass line.
I was just saying they like that grass stuff. Pretty good one here. Probably almost 4. 3.5, 4. 312, 311. Throw them in there.
You got a paddle tail on yours, or just straight?
A white craw.
Well, caught another one on the swim jig. Not big, but he's nice. Probably 2.5. What?
What or white?
Probably 2.5. Had a really nice one on before this one. £4. 4 pounds, 1 ounce.
Get out of here.
Look.
Man, I believe it.
Kidding, he's not 4. It's probably 3. Good clear it.
Yeah, you can't scale.
He's just shy of 3. Thanks, buddy. About 2.5. About what I figured he was, you know. A lot of like sparse scattered grass in here. Well, I'd love to have all these fish catches on video, but every time I turn the camera on, we stop catching fish. I turn the camera on for half an hour, nothing happens, turn it off, catch a fish. I don't know. That was a good one. Why am I setting the hook like a dumb?
Get a little girl.
Golly. They're everywhere in here. Camera is too hot, my ass.
That's a 5 pound.
That's gotta be. Look at that brute. 5 pounder, baby. I think so. I think so.
What are your color poles?
Actually, I think it's a 4 something. That's gotta be 4 though.
At least 4. I was shaking, Colt, when I saw that fish. Holy sh**.
You know what's crazy?
What?
I missed him on the his first bite.
What is it?
4.
4.8 probably.
4.6, 4.8. Holy dude!
Damn!
Holy man! Hell yeah!
Hammer and
Huh? Is this camera off? It's still on. Look at this thing. 4 pounds, 9 ounces. Look at that mouth. Holy.
He's shaking a little bit.
Yeah. Holy cow. Well, I'm sorry for the lack of hook setting video, but when it's midsummer and it's hot and it's long days and you fish for an hour at a time without a bite, it's just when do you record and when do you not? And it just so happens that every time I wasn't recording is when the fish decided to bite. I don't know what it is. I think it's just the whole time goes by so fast when you're fishing, and you can go an hour, 2 hours without getting a bite and not even know it, and then you just wasted 2 hours of footage on your SD card. So it is what it is. We're gonna get some footage pulling him out of the live well and everything like that, so you guys will get to see him. We're gonna go to the weigh-in and hopefully take first place in the last hour. Better late than never.
big? 4, what was it, Colton? 4 or 5, something?
I think they call that the bottom of the ninth.
Right.
Top win still 424, Craig Bonnet 360. Coming up, Colton Smith. All right, good fish in the bag. Top weight is currently 424 this hour. He's going to take a ride at it. Here we go. Oh, looks like he's going to get it too. New leader for the hour, 459. If it holds, he's looking at 1,000 bucks.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.